One percenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. For those that are new, welcome. I'm Coach Tommy. I'm a former psychologist, now a performance enhancement specialist and basketball coach. On this channel, I simplify life and basketball into 3 buckets: mind, body, and craft. In today's teaching tape, we got the Clippers and the Mavs. So let's see what we can do to improve our minds today. Thank you guys for watching. Every single one of you guys is helping me get towards my goal of opening a gym and training facility where I can help more people out just like you. If you find these videos valuable in any way, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how I can improve the channel and, more importantly, improve myself. So let's get to it. The prediction for me was that the Clippers were going to win the series. Unfortunately, I heard on the radio that the Clippers lost, so don't know how. But I do call them Choke City every now and then, especially if you're here in LA. It's a Laker town. And I did say that the probably the best player on the court would be Luka. Porzingis. That's a tough bucket, Luka. Double stagger. So we focus on team stuff versus individual stuff on this channel. Off-ball movement versus on-ball movement. And then roles versus positions. Look at Luka punking little Beverly here. Look at the intensity. I thought that the Clippers would be able to throw multiple defenders at Luka. It looks like Beverly here. It looks like Kawhi Leonard here. Paul George is, I'm sure, going to get a piece of him. But I love when playoffs start because the intensity is different, especially when you see the same team over and over. You start hating them. You should have the scouting report on what players like to do, what they don't like to do. Oh my God, he almost broke his ankle there. Right here, I mean, he should have already pulled up right there. Yee. Kawhi Leonard with the drag crossover, switching the feet, foot switch, 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, stepping around. If Luka's hitting that, it's over. This is such a difficult shot, right? Spin, grab it, over, right? He doesn't get great separation, but he does do this move, right? And he has a high release point. If he's making shots like this, wow. He does that a lot, but that's not an easy shot at all. He makes that look so easy. We got people in the stands. That's always good to see. Damn, LA, just open up already. Nothing really to kind of. So if you guys are a big, I mean, here's one thing that you can understand if how to affect the game without the ball. A lot of young players or players don't really know their impact and don't know how to affect the game when they don't have the ball. Right, Ibaka sets a screen. Right, he's big. He's setting a screen for Paul George. Obviously, Paul George is looking to score. Like the offense is built around Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. But Ibaka just hitting Luka with a screen, so he's damaging him a little bit. And then this roll, okay, so his threat to catch and dunk pulls Kleba in, and that allows this pass to go to Kawhi Leonard for a catch and shoot. I mean, it's super simple, but players nowadays just want to set this pick and then just want to pop. And if you're not a threat to shoot the 3 ball, if you're not a threat to shoot this 3 ball, if you pop out here, this guy will come or no one's even going to rotate out to you. So it's not always a pick and pop. make sure you guys roll and roll aggressively. A little isolation play for Kawhi Leonard there. This is Luka, who's a playmaker, very savvy. Okay, coming across, he knows Paul George is trying to block him, right? He bounces out. Okay, make it look like he's about to take this bounce out jumper. And then he knows Paul George is, a very aggressive defender. So instead of shooting that bounce out, he jumps inwards, right? Creates this little contact here. They don't call a foul. Still gets a shot off. So he could have got an and one. Misses it. But gets his own board. And not only does he get his own board, he does a little pass fake here to get Ibaka to look at Willie Cauley-Stein. Reggie Jackson is going to need to step up big time. Who's going to be that third person for the Clippers, man? Batum, Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Rondo, Morris. I think it might have to be Morris. I think it's going to have to be Reggie Jackson or Morris. And you definitely need Paul George to play like Paul George and not disappear. Rondo. This series looks like it will be the most interesting, most likely to go to 7 games. Luke is always just so slow and controlled. Like, no one can really rush this guy, right? Small little Euro jumps, get everybody up in the air. Just kick it out to Kleba. Super beautiful. I mean, this is a Kobe. Boom, jab, open him up, one dribble, step back. Yikes. Step back. Yep. Oh my God. If they're going to go one-on-one, big versus point guard, I think Luka's the best one-on-one player on the court. It's not Kawhi Leonard or Paul George. Luka's step back three is ridiculous. Like, anytime they give him this, they get this switch right between the legs, right? And then it's just a misdirection step back. He can get that anytime he wants. Anytime they get the switch out on Kleba. This is too easy. This is way too easy. Like, if you get up on Luka, right, you're funneling him in and he gets around you way too easy. So, I mean, if you're going to let Luka penetrate the paint that easily, the Clippers are going to get swept. That is pathetic. So he just gets into the lane and then he attacks the big, who's Kawhi Leonard, right, left. And now he's just analyzing. Who are you going to, bro? Like, who are you going to guard? Are you going to the corner or to the wing? And whatever you choose is wrong. So he looks over there and then gives it over here. That's way too goddamn easy. They got to put pressure on him. Marcus Morris Sr. is not the right guy to guard Luka. He is not the guy at all. Marcus Morris Sr., he's not agile enough. He's the right size. He's the right length. but he has terrible feet. His feet are way too slow. So he loses on every category. I don't know why they have him on him. Clippers just going ISO ball. Paul George, your turn. Kawhi Leonard, your turn. Like that. There's another switch. Fucking Luka. Oh my God. He now step back a little. Yep. Oh my God. There's a clinic. Luka is just big time. Luka is big time, man. And so far as Paul George like disappearing, I don't see very many Kawhi Leonard highlights. Maybe he's getting fouled. I don't know how the Clippers are staying in this game. If I'm Clippers, maybe I'm going small. Put a small on Porzingis. Will Porzingis do anything in the post against you? Will you get really burned on rebounding? Oh, Jesus. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Paul George is flexing on him. And Marcus Morris, all three of them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They fired up. Sometimes you do that, it rallies one team and then it rallies also the other team. Both teams look like they're definitely ready to play. Like what do you do against this guy right here? Little in and out, crossover, touch step back, anytime you want it. Too strong, Kawhi Leonard. There you go. Clippers, man, choke city. There you go. Oh yeah, work Luka in the post. You can't work Luka in the post. These are not easy plays, like behind the back, right? Nobody there to rebound if you miss. Not good shots. I mean, you can get those shots anytime. Brunson, super solid player. Super duper solid. He's one of those guys. If you're a tweener, if you're in a high school team, if you're struggling to make a college team, you're mid-major D2, cracking the lineup. If you do what Brunson does, I mean, he's just super solid at every position. Him, TJ McConnell, these guys at Fred Van Fleet, these guys are the ones that you guys need to study. Not everybody can be Kyrie Irving. Not everybody can be Steph Curry. Right. This is Doyle Brunson just getting Doyle Brunson. I forget his name. Something Brunson. Doyle Brunson's that poker player. And he just gets around Paul George, who's a good defender, crossover, holds him here, change the rhythm, change the speed, change the direction. Gets Paul George leaning back just a little bit. Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson. I think his name's Jalen Brunson. Close game, 94-92. Close game favors the Mavs because they know who to go to down the end. The Clippers, who do you go to? Some say Paul George, some say Kawhi Leonard. Reggie Jackson, I know, wants to shoot it sometimes. And Rondo wants the ball. So pick and roll, high pick and roll. So they got Marcus Morris Sr. on Porzingis here right now. Now you get that. Now you get the double. Who's going to guard Porzingis? He passes right over the top. Luka's killing everybody. Anybody they put on him. I mean, so he's got to feel like unstoppable. Anybody they put on him, he's killing. He's just picking them apart, man. Picking them apart. And these guys on the end are converting for him. It's over 100. Yeah, here. Paul George. Like he's just killing clock here, but really, do you need to come with a double here for no reason? You already wasted that much time. Luka. 26 Kawhi Leonard, 33 for Luka, 10 assists, 11 assists, 10 rebounds. Kawhi Leonard, 10. What's up with Paul George? What's up with the Clippers, man? Choke City. It should be a close game. It should be a close series. Everything looks pretty much the same. The Clippers didn't hit any threes. It looks like 27.5%. What did I learn? I mean, the Clippers, their defense, they need to figure out how to guard Luka. And it looks like Paul George, you better step up, bro, and score. And just throw Kawhi Leonard on Luka and see how Luka handles it the whole game. I think anybody else, I'm trying Kawhi Leonard and screw him, let him figure it out and let him bust his butt on both ends. Luka. Let me know what you guys think. Are the Clippers, done for? I mean, I always call them Choke City. I didn't expect them. I didn't have high hopes for them winning, but I thought they would be able to throw a lot of defenders at Luka and give him a bunch of different looks. But it just looks like he picked them apart, and the Clippers weren't able to make any threes. All right, guys. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.